Beyond the Gates. Wednesday, December 3rd episode preview. Romance ignites. Confrontations escalate, and new dreams emerge. Hello. Welcome back to the BTG channel. Today we will explore the compelling developments unfolding in Wednesday's episode of Beyond the Gates, where multiple storylines converge to create an electrifying hour of daytime drama. The residents of Fairmont Crest find themselves navigating treacherous emotional terrain as secrets simmer beneath the surface, and unexpected moments of passion threaten to shift the balance of power in this affluent community. From tense confrontations between powerful men to blossoming romance and life-changing realizations, Wednesday's broadcast promises to deliver the intensity and intrigue that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Izaiah Hawthorne makes his move, a turning point in romance. The most anticipated storyline heading into Wednesday's episode centers on Izaiah Hawthorne, portrayed by the dynamic David Lummy-Freeb, as he takes a significant step in his relationship with the elegant Eva Thomas, brought to life by the captivating Amber Michelle. According to extensive weekly preview information, this will not be just another casual interaction between these two characters. Instead, Wednesday's episode marks a pivotal moment where Izaiah and Eva's connection reaches a fever pitch, with the chemistry between them becoming impossible to ignore. The tension has been building between these two characters for weeks. Wednesday's episode finally delivers on that promise of escalation, as Izaiah seizes the moment with confidence and determination. He makes a bold move that signals his intentions are far more serious than previously revealed. The couple will engage in an intense, passionate exchange that some might describe as hot and heavy, suggesting that physical intimacy becomes a significant component of their interaction. The critical question hanging over this storyline is whether Izaiah and Eva will decide to take their burgeoning romance to the next level entirely. Will they cross the threshold from flirtation and chemistry into a fully committed, physical relationship? The preview suggests that all signs point toward a major breakthrough moment between them. For longtime fans of the show who have watched these two dance around their feelings, this could represent the moment where everything changes. The relationship has reached a critical juncture. Shanice Johnson and Ted Richardson, trapped and tense, in a dramatic turn of events that will undoubtedly test the emotional resilience of two of the show's most dedicated professionals. Wednesday's episode introduces a harrowing scenario involving Shanice Johnson, portrayed by the talented Ernestine Johnson, and Ted Richardson, brought to life by Keith D. Robinson. According to spoiler information, these two characters will find themselves in an extraordinarily stressful and physically confining situation that threatens their safety and composure. The setting is claustrophobic and unsettling for anyone who has experienced even mild anxiety in confined spaces. The premise alone is enough to generate significant tension and emotional distress. Neither Shanice nor Ted anticipated that what should have been a routine journey through the hospital corridors would transform into a nightmare scenario where they are isolated from the rest of the world, dependent entirely on emergency protocols and the hope that outside help arrives promptly. The critical drama of this storyline extends beyond mere physical confinement. When two people are trapped together in such close quarters, personality dynamics shift dramatically, and underlying tensions often surface. Will the pressure of their predicament cause heated arguments between Shanice and Ted? Will long-suppressed feelings or frustrations finally find an outlet? The psychological dimension of this emergency scenario is as compelling as the physical danger itself. Furthermore, the audience must consider the question of rescue and intervention. Will hospital staff members notice the malfunction immediately, or will valuable time pass before anyone realizes that two key members of the medical team are missing from the wards? Will the maintenance department respond with urgency to emergency signals, or will red tape and protocol delays extend the duration of this nightmare? Perhaps more intriguingly, could there be deliberate sabotage involved in this elevator malfunction? In a soap opera universe, and nothing is ever truly accidental, viewers must remain alert to the possibility at this trap situation serves a darker purpose in a larger scheme. Vernon Dupree confronts Joey Armstrong. Patriarch issues a stern warning. The tension has been simmering between two of Fairmont Crest's most powerful and influential men finally reaches a boiling point on Wednesday's episode. Vernon Dupree, the formidable patriarch of the wealthy Dupree family portrayed by the legendary Clifton Davis, will engage in a serious and heated confrontation with Joey Armstrong, the shrewd and calculating casino owner brought to life by John Lindstrom. This is not a casual disagreement or a simple misunderstanding, it is a clash of wills between two men accustomed to wielding significant power and expecting their wishes to be respected without question. The genesis of this confrontation appears to center on recent events involving Martin Richardson and the generous donation that Joey has attempted to provide to the younger man. Martin Richardson, played by the versatile Brendan Claiborne, has been navigating his own complicated emotional and financial circumstances, and Joey's attempted generosity has apparently caught Vernon's attention and triggered his protective instincts. For Vernon, any outside attempt to influence or assist his family members represents a potential threat to his authority and his carefully maintained control over family dynamics and resources. Vernon's warning to Joey carries significant weight because of his position within the family hierarchy and his reputation for taking action, and he feels that his boundaries have been crossed. Will Vernon demand that Joey cease all contact with Martin immediately? Will his tone be merely stern and cautionary? Or will his warning carry implicit threats about the consequences of non-compliance? The confrontation raises several compelling questions about loyalty, family obligations, and the limits of acceptable behavior within the Fairmont Crest social structure. Moreover, this confrontation between Vernon and Joey reflects deeper tensions about wealth, patronage, and the power dynamics that govern relationships within this affluent community. Joey, as a successful casino owner, possesses considerable wealth and influence in his own right. But Vernon's family legacy and established position give him a different kind of authority. The clash between these two powerful men might ultimately influence not just their personal relationship, but also Martin's circumstances, Joey's standing in the community, and the future trajectory of several interconnected storylines. The central dramatic question remains: will Joey respect Vernon's warning and withdraw from his attempt to assist Martin financially, or will he continue to assert his independence and right to conduct his affairs as he sees fit? Additionally, could this confrontation have unexpected consequences that neither man has anticipated? In the world of soap opera drama, warnings often precipitate exactly the opposite of the desired outcome, and this confrontation may very well serve as a catalyst for greater conflict rather than its resolution. Samantha Richardson's inspiration. A mother's legacy creates new purpose. In what promises to be one of the most emotionally resonant and character-driven storylines of Wednesday's episode, Samantha Richardson, portrayed by the engaging Izaiah Jackson. This inspiration does not emerge from an abstract philosophical reflection or a chance conversation with a stranger. Instead, it originates from the deeply personal and transformative life journey of her own mother, June Richardson, brought to life by Jasmine Burke. The backstory that contextualizes this inspiration is powerful and redemptive. June has experienced tremendous hardship and personal struggle in her past. Years ago, she battled the devastating disease of addiction and found herself without stable housing, navigating the harsh realities of homelessness, while simultaneously fighting the internal demons that addiction creates. For those who have followed June's character arc, her journey from those desperate circumstances to her current life of stability, purpose, and family connection represents one of the most compelling redemption narratives within the show's universe. What makes this particular storyline so powerful is that Samantha, observing her mother's remarkable transformation firsthand, is moved to consider how she might honor and extend that redemptive work in her own life and career. Rather than simply admiring her mother's recovery from a distance, Samantha is inspired to potentially dedicate her professional future to assisting others who find themselves trapped in the same cycles of addiction and homelessness at once, threatened to destroy her mother's life entirely. The speculation about Samantha's future direction centers on whether she might pursue a career dedicated to substance abuse counseling, addiction rehabilitation advocacy, or social work focused on helping individuals experiencing homelessness and addiction simultaneously. Such a career path would be both personally meaningful and professionally rewarding for Samantha, representing a direct extension of the lessons she has learned from witnessing her mother's courageous recovery. Furthermore, Samantha's personal connection to her mother's struggle would give her unique empathy and credibility on working with individuals facing similar challenges. This storyline also raises interesting questions about intergenerational trauma, healing, and the ways that parents' experiences shape their children's values and aspirations. Has Samantha perhaps struggled with her mother's past in ways that viewers have not fully witnessed? Is this moment of inspiration a catalyst for Samantha to move beyond any shame or complicated feelings she might have harbored about her mother's history? Could dedicating her career to helping others in similar circumstances represent a form of healing and reconciliation for the entire Richardson family? Additionally, this character development demonstrates the sophisticated approach that Beyond the Gates takes toward social issues. Rather than treating addiction and homelessness as mere plot devices or background details, Samantha's potential career pivot from her previously established direction shows character growth, maturity, and a commitment to meaningful purpose beyond simple personal ambition or material success. To broader implications, interconnected storylines create complex narrative tapestry. Wednesday's episode of Beyond the Gates represents far more than the sum of its individual storylines. Instead, these parallel narratives work together to create a complex tapestry that explores fundamental human experiences: love and desire, fear and danger, power and conflict, and purpose and meaning. Each storyline operates on its own compelling level while simultaneously contributing to a larger exploration of what it means to live, thrive, and evolve within a community of complex, flawed, and ultimately human characters. The romantic escalation between Izaiah and Eva provides a moment of passion and connection in a world that often feels populated by conflict and tension. In contrast, the trap elevator scenario with Shanice and Ted introduces genuine danger and vulnerability, stripping away the social masks that normally govern interactions. Vernon's confrontation with Joey explores the eternal human struggle for power and respect, particularly as it manifests within communities structured around wealth and social hierarchy. Finally, Samantha's moment of inspiration reminds viewers that even within a drama-filled universe, characters can experience genuine growth, find meaningful purpose, and be moved to contribute to the betterment of others. Together, these storylines promise to deliver the compelling mixture of passion, danger, conflict, and character development that has made Beyond the Gates a compelling addition to the daytime drama landscape. Wednesday's episode will undoubtedly generate discussion, speculation, and anticipation among dedicated viewers eager to see how these pivotal moments unfold and what consequences they trigger. Final thoughts. What to expect? As viewers prepare to tune in for Wednesday's broadcast, several critical developments await. Will Izaiah and Eva's relationship reach a new intensity level? Will Shanice and Ted survive their elevator ordeal emotionally and physically intact? Will Vernon's warning deter Joey, or will it ignite further conflict? Will Samantha commit to pursuing a career dedicated to helping others overcome addiction? These questions, and countless others, will shape the viewing experience and keep audiences invested in the ongoing drama at Fairmont Crest. Which of these compelling storylines are you most anticipating on Wednesday's broadcast? Will you be watching intently as these characters navigate love, danger, power, and purpose? The stage is set. The drama is ready to unfold, and Fairmont Crest is about to experience another unforgettable chapter in its ongoing saga.